Welcome to the War Eagle Zone. I'm your host D Truth, and we're gonna do a review of Saturday game against New Mexico. It was a good game, and Hank Brown did a thing, but I'm standing. The first half they gave up too many yards. They gave up points, and it seemed like they couldn't stop New Mexico on the drive. So the defense played two halves of football. Let's see. Instead of one half of football, I want to see them play two halves of football. I do not like that three down lineman, defensive lineman. I do not like that. I do not like that defense. I do not like that defense. Because I know you want to play a whole lot of defensive back in there, but I cannot fathom. I'm used to seeing Auburn play 4 down defensive linemen. That's what I'm used to seeing them play. Overall, that was a good game. He hung in there. And what can I say about Jaquez Hunter and Austin? They ran the mess out of that ball. They ran the mess out of that ball. So and I'm gonna get to the stats in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get to the stats in a minute. Roll. So, hey, what can I say? Respect. You know, respect. Sniper completely sold on Hank Brown. I'm not completely sold on her. Not because. And I got to give a hand to the line. The offensive line, they blocked. They blocked that night. I'm still dropping. I'm still dropping stuff in my Alma group. I'm gonna talk about that game. It's not my phone. I'm on a laptop. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm gonna let me switch it a bit. Let me switch it. Hold on. My laptop is messing up. Laptop is messing up. Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to go to my other device. Hold on. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm here, but I'm not here. I know it's two. I know it's two of me up here. Okay, now it's just one. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about little technical difficulties, and I don't know what's wrong with my laptop, but I'm back. And let me go to the stats. Let's go to the stats. I'm gonna give you some stats on that game. I love where the offense played. I love how offense coordinator gave him little short passes, to give him comfortable in the offense. I'm trying to figure out why the offense coordinator Hugh Freeze did not do the same thing for Peyton Thorne. That's how you get a quarterback in rhythm. Give him a little short, dig it down, get him in rhythm. That's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. But I don't know what's going on. I cannot get the stats. I cannot get the stats right now. Oh well. It's hard. But I tell you this much. If they play like they played in that game against New Mexico, against Arkansas, they would win that ball game. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, which will open up the pass game, which I love they was doing, which I love they were doing, running the ball. Let's see here. I'm gonna restart something. I have to restart some. Let me do this here. I'm just gonna turn this thing off. Then we're gonna turn my laptop off. So it do not want to act. It do not want to act right. Laptop do not want to act right. So sorry about that. But Hank Brown had a magnificent game. I think he had over 200-yard passing. He had over 200-yard passing, and Jaquez Hunter had over 100-yard rushing. The defense played awesome. The kicking game was there, but like I said, the offense was humming that ball game, and I would love to see the defense play two halves of football. Two halves of football. I would love to see that. display two halves of the football. And I think it was the coach could have made better call on defense, but that's great respect to get on my sister. And I that would have been a whole lot better. I'm trying to get the stats up, so for the stats up. So give me be patient with me, because I'm not gonna be on here long. And I tell you, it's crazy how things are from week to week. And Hank Brown is named the starter for the Arkansas game, and and I'm waiting to see what happens in that ball game. Can we run the same offense that we ran against New Mexico? Yes, we can. Let's run the ball. That line, we got an offensive line that willing to block, is willing. They want in SEC. It got to be one in the trenches. In the trenches, let's let our offensive line run block, run block. Let wear that defense out. Respect, baby girl, Wendy. Let's wear that. Let's wear that offensive line, that defensive line out. Let's wear that defensive line out. Okay, I finally get in here and get to the stats. I finally get to the stats. Finally I can get to the stats. Let's get to it. Let's get to the stats. I'm gonna give you the stats of the game. I'm give you the stats of the game. Hold on. Come on. There we go. And like I said, they rushed the ball 30 times last week, and they rushed the ball the week before against Cal 30 times, and this week they rushed the ball, ran the ball 40 times for 268 yards. That's which is 6.7 yards a carry. And another thing we got to cut down is penalties. We got to cut down on penalties, and we had two turnovers with both of them fumbles. Both of them fumbles. So we got to cut down on that. And third down efficient, we were 4 for 9. Fourth down, we 1 for 1. And we and passing, like I said, 17 for 26. That's 9 yards per pass, 235 yards, which was total of 503 yards. But we gave up 448 yards total yards, which was only 55 more yards total yards we had over New Mexico, which 291 yards of that 448 yards was from the pass. And our pass defense got to tighten up a little bit. You know, we got some young guys in the defensive backfield. I know we got that, but we got to tighten that up a little bit. Okay, let's go to the box scores. Okay, and Hank Brown quarterback rating was 76.5. Like I said, Josh Clarence Hunter ran the ball, had 20 carries for 152 yards, which averaged out 7.6 yards carry, one touchdown. His longest run was 31. Demaria Austin had 10 carries, 80 yards, 29 yards was his long. He had one touchdown. And Jeremiah Carr had 7 carries, 34 yards, which 13 was his longest. Which I'm glad to see the running backs run the ball like that. So we got three capable running backs to run the ball, so we don't have to run the quarterback that much. We ran, I think, last the day the Saturday we played Cal. Peyton Thor was the second leading rusher on the team. We can't have that. We can't have the quarterback be the second leading rusher. Okay, and we had pretty good uh, the transfer from Penn State to Andrew Lambert Smith, he had two receptions for 72 yards. Renato Fairweather, which he came back, had three receptions for 37 yards and a touchdown. Camden Brown, four receptions for 33 yards and a touchdown. Joshua Hunter had a catch, 14 yards and a touchdown. And Michael Riley had one reception for 3 yards, which was a touchdown. So Luke Dale had a catch. Robert Lewis had two catches. Michael Stevens had one catch. Sam Jackson, the fifth, had one catch, which he was the quarterback last year when Auburn went to Cal. So that goes to show you respect among the black. That goes to show you got some wide receivers. Perry Thompson had one catch. So and think about it, that's not including Cam Coleman. That's not including Cam Coleman, which he was sat out that game. So we got capable receivers, but our line got the block. Respect Miss Chicago. And like I said, we had two turnovers. And we had two turnovers. Demar Austin, he fumbled one and lost it. Keontae Scott, he lost one. And Josh Square Hunter, he fumbled. I'm trying to figure out where the four turnovers come at. I don't know. I don't know what the turnovers come at. So let's go to the defensive stat. Total tackles 48. Solo tackles was 34. 34. So people had 34 tackles. We didn't have no sacks. We got to get in the backfield to get to the quarterback. We got to be able to get to the quarterback if we want to win these ball games. We got to get some sacks. Tackle for loss. We only had one tackle for loss. We got to get some tackle for loss. And especially if we play a field position game. If we play the field position game, that's going to be very helpful for our offense. We get the ball on their side of the field. Okay. Then we had five. I don't know what PD mean. And Antonio Kite had an interception, and Thompson had an interception. And one interception that I think it was Thompson or Kite had an interception. The man, New Mexico receiver, had the ball, and he was on his back. He kind of fumbled out of the New Mexico receiver's hand, and it fell into the defensive backhand. And somehow he held onto the ball and fell to the ground. I don't know. That was a spectacular play. I never seen no play like that, but that's what I'm talking about. We got to get some turnovers. Got to get some turnovers. I'm going back to the box score. Hold on. Got to get some turnovers. Oh, let's see. Oh, we'll go back. Okay. Okay, and we had, like I said, it was a 19-yard interception return on one. Then and kick return, we did pretty good because we had three kickoff returns for a total of 111 yards with 37-yard average, which the long was a 66-yarder. And punt return, we had two punt return. With 2 yards was 10 yards apiece, 18 yards long. And the guy Towns, the place kicker, he went 1 for 1 on field goals. That's a .66, which he had 9 points. And he's from that area of Auburn, Alabama. So the pressure on him for every time he go out there kick a field goal or extra point, the pressure on him because he lives in that town. So, so like I said, we did pretty good. Auburn did pretty good that game. So what we got to do now is we got to tighten up a little something, and the play calling got to be better on defense. I do not like the 4-3. I'd rather play a 3-4. I rather play a 3-4, 3 linebacker and 4 down linemen. That way you get more pressure on the quarterback, and you possibility of a sack or a tackle for loss. So we had no tackle for loss. We didn't have no sack that ball game. We got to get better at that. And our defense back, they got to play better. Although they're young and they're gonna be a learning experience, they has to play better if it is for us to win and get the ball back for our offense and get themselves some time to rest. Now let's preview the Arkansas game. Arkansas game, the Arkansas Razorback, they was in a fight with UAB. So let me go look at the final score of that ball game and let y'all. I'll give y'all my analysis on it. Hold on, give me a minute. Give my analysis on it. And by the way, that game against Arkansas will be at home at Jordan Hare Stadium. That final score of the Arkansas UAB game was 37-27, and the team stats and they had 29 first down. Arkansas did 7-12 on third down, 1-1 on one one 1-1 on fourth down efficiency. So they had pass yard had 161, rushing yard they had total of 266 rushing yards. They rushed the ball 38 times. They only had one turnover, 6 penalty for 65 yards. And time of possession, they 27-21, 27 minutes, 21 seconds. I think we can do better than that. They had 427 yards total yards, while UAB had 354 yards total. So, as I said, when we go into this ball game, and I found something kind of disturbing about an Arkansas player and why he's is going to be allowed to play that ball game. And I searched and it was true. And anybody want to complain about the referee? Respect Robert Kramer Facebook group is in here. And what I what I really want to specify is that this London, I'm trying to think what his name is. Let me see. London Jackson. Landon Jackson, Arkansas, the linebacker. First, he hits a receiver, which the receiver helmet came off in the head. The neck, I ain't gonna say the head, the neck and shoulder area with his helmet. They carted that man off the field. They carted the man off the field. He just stayed overnight in the hospital. They took evaluation. He was allowed to go home, fly back home to UAB with his team that Saturday. And he did London Jackson did that same thing to the quarterback. No flag was thrown on the play. So my concern is what's going to happen is one of our players, helmet falls off and and hurts one of our players. And I say this right here, it should have been a penalty. It should have been a penalty on that. He shouldn't have been allowed to finish that ball game. He should have sat out the rest of that ball game. But like I said, when that when we play Arkansas, we got to play better defense in the first half. We play better defense in the second half, but we got to show up in both halves on the defense. And our freshman, redshirt freshman, sophomore, they got to show up in the backfield. They got to show up on the back end of the defense. We cannot give up that many yard passing. You cannot give up that many yard passing and expect to win a ball game. That's why I said I like a 3-4. I like a 3-4 defense. Three linebacker, four down linemen. Hey, I'm old school. Give me four defensive linemen. Let's push the issue. Change up the defense, defensive coordinator. Change up that defense. Hey, lead our corners out there on the island by themselves. Let them play defense. Well, we got to play better defense in the first half. And like I said, I like the little short intermediate passes that Hank Brown was throwing. And we got to continue to catch the ball, get yards out the catch. Just Corey Hunter, the lad love blocking for him, and Austin and Cobb. Let keep running the ball. Keep running the ball. Take the pressure out the quarterback. Let run the ball. Let run it down their throat. And I believe that what we're going to do when Arkansas comes to town, come to Jordan Hare Stadium, the Levelers Village on the Plain. And guess what? That's all I got for tonight. But like I said, Arkansas comes in, and I think they can. They will be able to beat Arkansas at home. I do not see them losing to Arkansas at home, especially when you got. I think Oklahoma come to town next. I think Oklahoma come to town next week. Let me see, make sure who come to town next week. After that, we got Oklahoma comes to the Jordan Hare Stadium too. Comes to Jordan Hare Stadium the week after that. Then we got to go to Athens after that. So we got to take care of business at home these 2 weeks. Arkansas and Oklahoma. We got to take care of those two games that week, and we worry about Georgia when they get here, and we worry about Oklahoma when we take care of Arkansas. So don't look forward to the game against Oklahoma at home. Let's take care of business at home, Auburn Tigers. Hugh Freeze, keep doing what you're doing. Keep passing the ball, but yet I know you want to pass the ball. We got to keep feeding the running backs. So our wide receivers could get open and do their thing. Hey, and defensive coordinator, I want to see a little more 3-4, a little more blitzing. Please. Please. And I've been your host, D Truth. I'm your host, D Truth. And guess what? We finna be out of here. Love you. Like I said, love and respect yourself. You would love and respect yourself. And we will be back. We will be back next Monday night. Because this one not gonna be one of them long programs where we talked about the game. We talked about the game. We talked about the preview the game. Like I said, London Jackson. He should be playing this ball game coming up. He shouldn't at least sit out the first half. And I'm glad them two players is okay. But London Jackson should not be playing this ball game. That's the news I got out of. That's the news I got out of from last week game. And I'm gonna go take a look at that game and see do I see it. If I see it, I will come back live and let you know. For other than that, peace, love, respect yourself. Because you love, respect yourself, you see through the BS. Self-love is the best love because who can love you better than you love yourself? I've been your host, D Truth. Peace. I'm out.